Hi folks, Dr. Bob McCauley. I just want to do a short video on nattokinase, the king of all the systemic enzymes. I promote serapeptase, which reduces inflammation in the body. It should be taken in an empty stomach. Nattokinase also taken in an empty stomach. You want to get it down into the lower GI so it can get into the bloodstream very effectively. That's how it really works. Nattokinase, amazing, removes fibrin from the body. So fibrin is a type of fiber that the body has. It's not good. So you want to basically, it does two things. Great for lung health, and it's great for lowering blood pressure. So this is really like a natural blood pressure medication, but it's not a medication, so it's pretty good. It's fantastic. So it's an enzyme, a systemic enzyme extracted from natto, which is a fermented form of soy. So there's no really soy in it. If you tested it for soy, you wouldn't find any soy in it at all. Again, it comes from natto, or from soy, but it's nattokinase, so it's different. Nattokinase is that, natto, I should say, is that kind of sticky bean stuff that they sell in Japan. It's a very popular dish over there. Well, this is just the enzyme by itself. I have it in my pressure release formulation, and that helps lower your blood pressure. That's also got a bunch of herbs in there. I put 4 or 5 different herbs, well, 4 herbs, and then I put pepper, black pepper extract. So this is all meant to reduce blood pressure. But nattokinase reduces the LDL, which is the bad cholesterol, I should say, and increases the HDL, which is the good cholesterol. It reduces blood viscosity, so that improves blood flow. It lowers blood pressure, as I said earlier. That's one of its main purposes. It supports cardiovascular health. It relieves hyperviscosity of the blood. That's the thickness of the blood. So it kind of acts like, again, natural blood thinner. Very, very good for that. You're taking things like Coumadin. That's a drug. It's been around since the 70s. Really, it's rat poison, to be honest with you, but that's what it's doing. It's thinning your blood. As I said, it lowers blood pressure, but it also helps deep vein thrombosis. So you get the veins in the legs and that kind of stuff. That comes from poor circulation. So this helps circulation. Also, L-arginine is very good for that. That produces nitric oxide in the body, but that helps open up the arteries so you get better blood flow. It's all about blood flow. You want to make sure you got that. If you got the veins in the legs from sitting around all these years and not really doing exercise and living on the wrong diet, at 64 I have 0 of those. I'm doing great, but I work out every single day. Exercise is a big part of it, and I eat the right foods. I live on a diet mostly of raw fruits and vegetables, but I still take nattokinase. I take it all the time, practically every single day. Nattokinase relieves hemorrhoids, so if you have those kind of problems, very good. Relieves nasal polyps. Other types of polyps within the body. Regulates fibrin. So fibrin is that stuff. It's like a fiber. It's kind of bad in the body. What fibrin does, like you get cut, fibrin is what comes in there and stops the bleeding, so it rushes over it. Well, if you get that stuff into your lungs and throughout your body, it really is, you're going to lead to a lot of diseases. It's very bad for you, in particular the lungs. Lungs, one of the hardest things, maybe the hardest thing to cure. If anything happens in the lungs, like when you get cancer, usually you see people with cancer, lung cancer, they go to stage 4 right away. And it's because, it just happens so quickly, and, unless you're really on top of it, you don't see too many, 1, 2, and 3 stage 4 cancers. You see stage 3, 1, 2, 3, you see 4 in cancer all the time. And of course, this, it also promotes healthy blood clotting. As I said, L-arginine helps to reduce all these open up the veins, get the blood flowing. So nattokinase, I do sell it all by itself in capsule form. I would take 1 or 2 of those a day. Usually you can depend on your blood pressure coming down around 10 points by taking 1 capsule, about 2,000 NU or nattokinase units. I take it every single day or close to that. I take it on a regular basis. I do take my blood pressure formula, pressure relief. I take that on a regular basis because these are just herbs that help us to kind of help regulate the body in so many ways. You can never go wrong with an herb. You can always go wrong because it's something that comes out of nature, unless you really abuse it somehow. But when you just take them in particular herbal extracts as they're recommended, you'll never go wrong. With a drug, anything can happen. So stay away from the artificial stuff. Go with the natural stuff. Nattokinase, an absolutely amazing systemic enzyme. And I would definitely add that to your daily health regimen, as I've done. Dr. Bob, I'll see you next time. Hey folks, check out my new book. You got to get a copy of this, The Cure in the Mirror, Nature's Protocol for Surviving Cancer. It's available on Amazon.com, my website, shop.watershed.net. It's also available on Audible.com. Tells you why the medical establishment is worthless when it comes to disease, whether it's chronic or infectious, and it gives you my entire cancer protocol.